by.herO is just abusing that natural expansion, just really hardcore. And I mean, Midas obviously doesn't have. I don't think he's the range upgrade yet because he's not getting very many Marines to fire at those Mulisks. They are pretty damaged now, but he's done a ton of damage with those Midas. And here comes the Zerglings mounting up outside. He's managed to get another turret up there, but by.herO is just powering down, just going after the SCVs, just trying to do as much economic damage as possible. He's killed so many SCVs. He's probably killed 10 to 20 SCVs in the course of his whole harass. He's done a ton of damage to the SCV line, not to mention all the turrets that he's killed off. That's more minerals as well. And Midas is just in bad shape. He does have the vessel out, so that is good. If he had not managed to be teching to those vessels the whole time, then he would have been in really bad shape. But now that he has that vessel out, whoa, walking into some lurker fire. Needs to be careful. He's only got a small group of Marines. That's a tiny group of Marines. He could easily be taken out just by the Mutas and the Lings and the lurkers alone. And here it comes in. Mutas going in after, and the lurkers are going to be able to surround. Oh my gosh, the lurkers don't even have to burrow. Excuse me. Lurkers don't even have to burrow to kill off those Marines. He's able to move the lurkers in very, very far. He doesn't want to get them too close, though, because then the tanks will be able to attack them. He's got comsat, he's got turrets around, so he's just going to plant those lurkers outside. He does not quite have enough to move into that natural expansion. If he'd had another group of 12 Zerglings, maybe, he would have been able to press that expansion and probably take the game right there. Excuse me. I just got a little tickle in my throat for some reason there. Anyway, look at this. He's trying to harass these SCVs with just a couple Mutas left. But he has done so much damage with those Mutas. And then, you know, they had already made much more than paid for themselves when he lost most of them in that attack there. Midas has those vessels out now, though, and he's got tanks, so that's actually not too bad. I'm really impressed by Midas that he was able to get that stuff going, even in the midst of all that attacking, even in the midst of all that harassment. He was able to get that going, and hopefully he has a radiate going, because we're gonna see a snipe. We're gonna see a snipe. The hidden scourge. Hidden Scourge inside with the, well, not really hidden actually, but the Scourge along with the Mutalisks. The Mutalisks are able to take some of the hits from the Marines, which enabled the Scourge to land on the vessel. And luckily he has his second vessel popping out right as the first dies, but still a huge blow. He needs some vessels right now to be able to battle this. He really, really needs those out. He's got tanks as well, so he's not producing vessels out of 2 starports. He's only using 1, so he needed that vessel, but now he's actually pushing in here. Gonna siege up the natural expansion. We're going to see a huge pincher here. Can Midas micro this properly? He's going to need to spread his Marines all over the place so they can't be killed en masse by the lurkers. Is he going to try to go in with just these lurker lings, or is he going to wait for the defilers? No, he feels he has to go in now, but no, he just, misplayed by.herO. Sends in some forces first, the others afterwards, but still he may have enough to pull it off. He's sending it to Zerglings here. The lurkers are going to work on the tanks. Only a single tank left. A group of Marines left. The tanks go down, but some of the Marines survive. They're able to pull back out of that position, move down to the south, and he survives. He does not have enough to siege that expansion anymore. He's not going to be able to reinforce with any tanks, so .herO is in a really good shape right now, and that was really actually pretty impressive by Midas. He was able to get those tanks up there and really put the hurt on .herO, but .herO just had too many forces built up. Dropship. He's dropping forces. He's gonna ferry him in. I'm like whispering because I don't want .herO to hear. He's ferrying the forces into the main base. He's gonna send a huge group of Marines. Most of his army is gonna be sent into the main base here. He comes in. He's gonna go in. Where is he gonna go? He's gonna go for the drones. He's gonna try and kill off. He's not targeting anything specifically. He needs to go for the drones or something like that. He's got the vessel in there, but .herO does not have a lot of forces around. He's trying to bring some forces back. All of his lurkers were forward. He kills off the Defiler Mound. That was huge to kill the Defiler Mound. He's not going to be able to produce more Defilers, and I think he probably killed it before Consume was upgraded, so it's going to be huge for him. He's going after he's not targeting anything specific right now. He needs to go start targeting buildings that are specific, or kill the drones. There, finally, a couple are going to go over and kill that drones now. And oh, he got a single defiler out. He's able to radiate that single defiler before it was able to get enough energy. There's the Scourge, and they haven't done anything this whole time. Where's he? He needs to go for that vessel or something. He's killing the entire main of by.herO right now. by.herO is just not being able to put up any kind of a fight against this. Finally comes in with some lurkers. I don't know what those lurkers were doing the rest of the time. And the Marines are going to chase around, but they're still not dead yet. They're going to be able to take out one of the lurkers. Oh, he needs a comsat again. Oh, he takes out all the lurkers before the comsat wears off. Oh my gosh, Midas is gonna take this game just by that fairy drop. Just by that one little drop, he's managed to take out so many buildings and so many forces, so many drones. It looks like he's gonna win this game after all. He's got a nice little wall of medics there protecting those 2 Marines now. I think he would have clinched the game if he had target fired some of those buildings down, because now you have a hatchery, a hive, a den, a queen's nest, all at half damage, and none of them are dead. So he still has all those buildings, crucially. If he, and oh, that's probably his last defiler. Oh, it saved up enough for a swarm, unless he got another defiler mound up at the northern base is probably what happened, actually. And look at this, the lurkers, what are they doing? Oh, is he gonna kill the den? Oh, 100 hit points left on that den. Oh, he's microing the. Oh, he micros the Marines around. Oh, he's trying to micro that one Marine against. Oh, lurker takes it out. Failed by the medics. But that group of Marines did more than their weight in damage. But again, I really think he would have clinched the game if he'd done some target firing, killed off the spawning pool or the den or something like that. Forced the hero to not be able to build that kind of unit for a little while. I mean, he at least target fired down the defiler mound, but still, he could have done so much more damage if he target fired those buildings instead of just letting his Marines spray. So a little bit of a lack of an advantage there, I guess. Anyway, he must have another defiler mound at his northern base because he's still putting out defilers. Probably has Consume already upgraded right now. Yeah, there, I just heard Consume right now. So he's got Consume. He's going to put down a swarm, try and protect his natural expansion again. He's trying to push back. He's gone from having a huge advantage to having no advantage at all, and now he's pushing him back, trying to regain that bit of an advantage. Well, trying to regain his footing so he can try and do something. And oh, vultures are out. Oh man, vultures are going to be so good against lurkers. If he tries to push into a minefield, the lurkers will just get completely obliterated. So it's a really good measure to prevent counterattack. Not as easy to use mines offensively for making an attack, but it really is going to prevent hero from making any kind of attack towards him, because it's going to be really hard for him to get those overlords around. Oh, and doing another little bit of drop here. It's going to fail again. He needs to go for that den. Go for the den! 130 hit points left. It's got 20 hits left on it. It's not going to take very long for Marines to power that down, but again, he fails, doesn't accomplish anything with this group of Marines, just ignores it basically after the drop. So again, I mean, that's the kind of thing that, I mean, obviously it's forgivable to and that's something that pros have to learn to do. As a matter of fact, is it's easy to think you have to micro your units all the time, every unit all the time, but then you lose your macro, and so it's you kind of have to learn it. And plagues a single medic, nicely done. Well, it's a radiate, so I guess it does what it can, but